Welcome to the Parkview Elementary's Flipped Classroom. Today we're going to look at 7.4, Expanding and Factoring Algebraic Expressions, Part 1. Here's your objective. Your objective for the day is to expand simple algebraic expressions and factor simple algebraic expressions. The factor objective will be tomorrow. Please stop the video and write your objective. Here is your key concept. The key concept is expanding is the opposite process of factoring. Vocabulary. Expand means to write an expression that uses parenthesis as an equivalent expression without parenthesis. Boy, that's a big definition with a lot of expression in it. Well, let's look at what does this mean. Here is an example. We have the algebraic expression 4 parenthesis y added to 1 parenthesis equals. Well, what is this saying? This is saying that 4 is going to be multiplied by what is inside the parenthesis. Well, to expand it, what I want to do is I want to take this apart. To take this apart, 4 multiplied by y is added to 4 multiplied by 1. This becomes 4y plus 4. Well, let's see if it will work. Let's use y equals 2. So let's choose y is 2 plus 1 equals. Expand it out. 4 multiplied by 2. Now 4 multiplied by 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. The answer is 12. If I was just to do it inside the parenthesis, it would be 4 multiplied by 2 plus 1 is 3, which would equal 12. So they both equal 12. That's how to expand, and we're going to go into that in a few minutes. The vocabulary word factor means to write an expression that does not use parenthesis as an equivalent expression with parenthesis. For this tomorrow as we start talking factoring. So look for, you can write the example now in your vocabulary section, but wait until tomorrow to show the example. Part A in your study guide. Use the distributive property to expand algebraic expressions. What is the distributive property? Well, the distributive property lets you multiply the sum by multiplying the addends separately, then add the products. Wow, here's an example. Here is a regular, normal way to multiply 5 multiplied by 8. How would we do that? We would just say 5 multiplied by 8 is 40. That's the normal way. Well, if we're using the distributive property, I can take, and I want to take the 8. Let's take the 8 and find some addends that make 8. Oh, I can find 6 added to 2. That would make 8. So I can say 5 multiplied by 6 plus 5 multiplied I want to put that pesky multiplication sign. 5 multiplied by 2. This would be 30 plus 10 equals 40. So it both equals the same. This is easier using the distributive property when you start getting into larger numbers that you're multiplying. So let's use the distributive model for this. 6 multiplied by 5 plus 2. 6 multiplied by 5 added to 6 multiplied by 2. That would be 30 plus 12 equals 42. I'm going to do the same thing here. 4 multiplied by 7. Subtract 4 multiplied by 3. So 4 times 7, or 4 multiplied by 7, is 28. Subtract 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. 28 subtract 12 is 16. This is how you distribute your factor for the distributive model. So now, what does 2 multiplied by r plus 8? And I'm going to highlight what I am going to distribute. So let's draw a bar model. So 2 multiplied by r plus 8 means 2 groups of r plus 8. So that means 2 groups of them. So how would we draw the bar model? I'm going to draw my bar model. I have one group. This is r, and this is 8. Here's my one group. Then I have another group. Another r and another 8. So if I wanted to rearrange these, let me highlight my like terms. My like terms are r and 8 are my like terms. So I can rearrange them, and I can put my r's together, and I can put my 8's together. So this is 2 r's, and this is 2 multiplied by 8. And we're adding these together. So using the distributive property now we're going to do 2 r plus 8 equals 2 r plus 2 multiplied by 8. Equals 2r plus 16. Didn't know if you could see my little multiplication sign. So, what we're really saying is this. 2 multiplied by r plus 8 is r plus 8 plus r plus 8. Or in our bar model, we arranged them, we put the like terms together, r plus 8 plus 8. Simplifying it, 2r plus 16. If we substituted 2 for the r, 2, it would now become, using the distributive property, substituted the 2 for the r, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, 2 multiplied by 8 is 16, and that would be 20. If we subtracted 6 for the r, we would substitute the r for the 6, using the distributive property, 2 multiplied by 6 plus 2 multiplied by 8. That would be 12 plus 16. The two of those added together is 28. Now let's expand. Now let's expand 3 multiplied by k added to 6. What does that mean? It means 3 groups of k plus 6. Let's draw the bar model. Okay, here's k, here's 6. It's one group. K and 6. Here's the second group. K and 6. Here's my third group. So I have one group, 2 groups, 3 groups. Now let's rearrange. So I'm going to highlight my like terms. K, K, K. Let's rearrange the bar model. Let's take all the like terms. I have k's. Put them together. So I have 3 multiplied by k because I have 3 k's. Now I'm going to put my other like terms together, which is 6. I have 3 multiplied by 6. Now using the distributive property, the model looks like this. 3 k added to 6 equals 3 multiplied by k plus 3 multiplied, my little symbol, I want to put that, 3 multiplied by 6. I distributed the 3 to the k and I distributed the 3 to the 6. So now it's 3k added to 18. And again, 3 times k plus 6 equals k plus 6 plus k plus 6 plus k plus 6. Those are the 3 groups. So it's k plus k plus k plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So putting it all together, simplifying it, 3k plus 18. So 3 multiplied by k plus 6 and 3k plus 18 are equivalent expressions because they're all equal values for k. Now here is your turn. Please practice and expand each expression. I'll do the first one with you. If we expand 3 multiplied by x plus 4, it would be 3 multiplied by x plus 3 multiplied by 4 becomes 3 multiplied by 12. That is how it is simplified. Now it's your turn. Please do the rest. Also, practice. State whether each pair of expressions is equivalent. You're going to answer yes or no. So we'll do the first one together. 6 multiplied by x plus 5. We'll expand this out. 6 multiplied by x plus 6 multiplied by 5. Simplify it. 6x plus 30. Is it the same? Yes. Now you are to do the rest. Check with the substitute on page 240 for both answers. Wrap up. In this lesson, you learned how to expand simple algebraic expressions by using the distributive property of multiplication. If you do not finish the lesson in class, please finish it for homework. Now it's your turn to practice 7.4. Turn to the practice page 7.4 in your study guide and complete questions 1 through 6 and 17 through 19. Just those two groups. You might want to highlight the parentheses to show the grouping. This way you'll know what to expand. You also could highlight the like terms you need to collect when simplifying your expressions. Now, at the end of this, you will be given a chance to go to your email and you will have a quiz. So now go to your email now that you've finished 7.4. Go to your email and select the link for the quiz. See you tomorrow.